Namaste. I'm Alakananda Ma, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, an Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. So in the last few weeks, we've been turning our attention to the 5 pranas, also known as the 5 vāyus. This week, we reach the grand finale with Udana Vayu, the upward moving breath. As the great yogi Nityananda said, to bring your creative energy under control, breathe. Samadhi is the upward breath, the God within. With the upward breath established, you will find the entire universe inside. In all creatures, the upward breath is the same. The seat of Udana Vayu is the diaphragm. Udana is an extremely important Vayu, as it is the only Vayu that moves energy upwards. Udana is important to any work requiring uplift of the mind, including meditation and mantra chanting. It governs speech and recollection and is functionally integrated with pranavayu. Pranavayu gives light to memory, and Udana Vayu is the energy which causes memory to function in the appropriate time, the trigger which causes the neurons to fire and release memory appropriately. Udana Vayu is also responsible for effort, energy, color, complexion, memory retention, and the out-breath. In the text Ashtanga Hridayam, it is described thus. The chest is the seat of Udana. It moves in the nose, umbilicus, and throat. Its functions are initiation of speech, effort, enthusiasm, strength, the capacity of work, color or complexion, and memory. Other texts do state more specifically that the lungs are the seat of Udana Vayu. Belching and hiccups, which are spasms of the diaphragm, are dysfunctions of the upward movement of Udana Vayu. Other symptoms related to Udana Vayu dysfunction include breathlessness, asthma, poor memory recall, and fatigue. Home remedies for Udana Vayu include pipali and licorice tea. Pipali, or long pepper, should be available from your Ayurvedic practitioner, and it's good to have some on hand. You can take pipali with honey to soothe the throat, and pipali with rock candy for the larynx and voice, and that kind of rock candy should be available at your Indian grocery store. And of course, licorice tea. That's a wonderful home remedy for all Udana Vayu concerns. For this week's yoga tip, strengthen Udana Vayu with Ujjayi Pranayama. I'll put in a link to a video about that. And for those of you who are serious yoga practitioners, Tribandha Pranayama is the practice that brings apana upwards, prana downwards, sparks the heat of samana, and moves Udana Vayu upwards in the Sushumna Nadi. Pranapan samayukta pachamyanam chaturvidam. It's alluded to obliquely in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. But don't try to learn this one on your own. Tribandha Pranayama must be taught by a qualified teacher. I hope you've enjoyed this journey through the 5 pranas as much as I have. See you next week. Don't forget to click like, share, pass it on. Thank you. Namaste.